it's Jennifer Nassy, the Clear Skin Diva at clearskindiva.com. And this is part 3 of my 3-part video series, Demystifying Gluten, because it's one of the things I get asked about the most when it comes to skin issues and honestly health issues in general. So if you missed parts 1 and 2, make sure you come and join us in the Clear Skin Diva community. You can do that by signing up at clearskindiva.com. You will also get my 3-day jumpstart, which of course is chock full of yummy gluten-free recipes, and you get to join a really awesome community. So hop to it. Now, back to what we're talking about today. We have already covered what gluten is, how it can work in our body and impact skin issues and health issues. We've talked about testing for it and where that's helpful and where we can get confused. And now I want to talk about whether a gluten-free diet is healthy or not. There's a lot of stuff in the media right now around how people should not be going gluten-free. There are so many people out there who are experimenting with the gluten-free diet, and there's a lot of concern that they could be missing out on key nutrients if they do that. So here's where there's a little bit of truth in it, and there's also a shift I'd like you to make in terms of how we look at that. So the truth is that when you go to the store and you buy bread, or you buy some kind of refined product, there are rules around companies having to put back in some of the nutrients that they take out. So let's take white bread for example. You know, all that bran gets taken out, a lot of the vitamins and minerals are lost, so the company puts some back in so that you're getting a certain amount of your daily requirement. When it comes to gluten-free products, that isn't the case. There aren't any regulations like that. So a lot of that stuff gets stripped out. So here's your gluten-free bread. It's very refined, it's very processed. You take all of those vitamins and minerals out, and now none of it is getting added back in. So yes, you can be missing some things that you were getting in a gluten-full diet that you might not be getting in a gluten-free diet. So here is the shift to make though. Going to a gluten-free diet that is full of breads and gluten-free cookies and cakes and pastas and all of that is definitely not healthy. Being on a gluten-full diet that is full of all of those things, even though they put some of those vitamins back in, is still not healthy. You can be gluten-free and eat in a very healthy way. But what that's going to look like is you're going to be exploring whole grains. So those are going to be things like millet and teff and amaranth, quinoa. You can do gluten-free oats if those work for you. So there's plenty of options there. You're going to be loading up on veggies and fruits and high-quality proteins. So all of those things are very nutrient-dense foods. They are going to fuel you very well, and they will serve you well. Whether you have gluten in your diet or not, focusing on those kinds of things, those kinds of foods, is going to hugely impact your health. If you're going to gluten-free, you just want to be aware that you're going to be leaving out wheat, rye, and barley, and you're going to be very careful about the oats that you buy, making sure that they're labeled gluten-free. But there still are plenty of grains out there for you. Brown rice is another one, and there's tons of veggies and fruits and wonderful foods that you can be eating that can absolutely contribute to your health and keep you in a good place. So, I hope you found this 3-part video series helpful. If you are wanting to learn more about this, your interest is piqued or you feel it's overwhelming, you don't know where to get started, come and join our community. Come to clearskindiva.com, get signed up, get the jumpstart. It is a great place to get going, and you'll get to be in contact with a wonderful community and with me as we are getting into the fall. The cleanses are going to be running again. The group program is going to be getting going. So you want to be getting information about that. I'm also going to be leading another free class that's going to go more in depth around foods and products and how they work in our bodies and things we should be on the lookout for. So stay connected, get in touch, and I can't wait to see you on the inside. Take care.